In today's lesson, we'll be looking at the area of a sector of a circle. Area of a circle is pi times radius squared. Area of a sector is taking the arc degree measure over 360 and setting it equal to arc sector over pi r squared, or multiplying by pi r squared if we cross multiply. In our first example, we're finding the area of a circle with radius 8.5. Area equals pi times radius squared. So if I multiply 8.5 squared is 72.25, so it's pi times 72.25. That's the exact answer. And approximate is when we multiply that answer times pi, which is 226.98 for our answer. In our next example, diameter is given. So we're going to take a radius as half the diameter. So 153.94 divided by 2 will give us the radius, which is 76.97. Then we're going to find the area of the circle, which is pi times radius squared. So I take pi times 76.97 squared, which is equal to 18,611.99. In our next example, about 124,000 people live in a 2-mile radius. Find the population in people per square mile. So we'll find in a 2-mile radius, our area would be pi times 2 squared, which is 4 times pi, 12.57 rounded. So this is the amount of area that we have per in square miles. We have 124,000 people that live in this many square miles. So if we take and divide 124,000 into our 12.57, that tells us that in each square mile we have approximately 9,864.7, so we'll say 65 people per square mile. The next one, we have a 10-mile radius, has a population density 869 people per square mile. Find the number of people who live in the region. So on this one, we're going to multiply. First of all, find the area, which is pi times 10 squared, which is 100 times pi. 100 times pi is going to equal 314.16. We take that and multiply that by 869. And we get approximately 273,004 people. In our next example, find the area of the sectors formed by angle PSQ. So we take 135 degrees over 360 and multiply that by pi r squared, so pi times 15 squared. So I'm going to take 135 over 360 and multiply that by pi times 15 squared. Our answer comes out to be about 265.07 for the area of that sector piece. In our next example, we're finding the area of the circle. So we're given the area of the sector, and we want to find the area of a circle. I'll set up more of a proportion, so we take 135 over 360 is equal to the area of the sector, 48, over the area of the circle. I'll call it A for area. If I cross multiply, take 360 times 48, and then divide that by 135, we get 128 for the area of the circle, and that would be in square feet. In our final example, a rectangular wall has an entrance cut into it. You want to paint the wall. To the nearest square foot, what is the area of the region that you need to paint? So I'll take the area of the entire piece. The whole thing is 36 by 26. So if we multiply those together, 36 times 26 is 936 square feet. Now I need to subtract out the square here, which is 16 by 16. So if I multiply 16 by 16, we get 256. So I'll subtract out 256. (936) minus 256 will equal 680 square feet so far. Then I need to subtract out a half of a circle, which is pi times the radius is 8 squared, which is approximately equal to pi times 64, 201.06. So if I subtract out my final length and take 680 minus 201.06, we get 478.94. So my final area is 278.94 square feet. And that's all for our lesson today.